Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Orwell. So in the last one we were going through with our first case, and let me tell you, it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would be, because there's still one tab that we haven't even gotten a part of. So I guess the insider will be like, I say yes, yay or nay, about like is she bad or is she good, I guess. Honestly, so far, I'm not sure. Is there any other information? Okay, Mary, best friend of all time. Mary Blight, best friend. Show conflict. Their ex-best... Well, how does that conflict? Because you can be mad at your best friend. And she's just not in the mood to talk. I'm not sure how to take this. What does the conflict say? Because depending from there, like, I know I'm not supposed to put down information that's not important. Yeah, this is more. They were ex-best friends. I think that's more important. How sad. Really? That's it? That means that she's important to her. They're not talking anymore, but they were best friends for what seems to be a long time. So that's an important piece of information, because all of a sudden she changed. Which means that there's something going on with Cassandra, and I'm not sure what it is. She keeps getting claimed to be a terrorist, but is she a terrorist? I'm not even sure. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. The thought block. Pick an entry below. They're all archived, so I guess we have to go with entry number 9. Freedom is unfree. It's cams. Cams everywhere. I mean, if you want to become a cam girl, Cassandra, you can be a cam girl. It's fine. I will not judge you. Is it just me, or is it a little bit, I don't know, ironic? You probably all know about me from either that blue-haired punk, or stupid, or anti-government terrorist. These are only some of the names I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. That was because, in the middle of the chaos, someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. One would assume... I need to know this conflict. I really do. One would assume that in the age where all cams are everywhere, it should be easy to prove whether I was all involved or not. But it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to find out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all, which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You can keep calm, quiet, and careful when there are cameras everywhere, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When finding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this from all the web. And now, it's in our real lives too. We have been brought to the Freedom Memorials since we were kids. We were told lavish tales about the founders of the nation. Told to show national pride. And know what you're thinking now. This is dang ugly. What is that donut even? Let the freedom ring. But the statement behind the ridiculously enormous heap of stones should be clear. In the middle of the Capitol, there is a symbol of freedom. Comprehensive symbolism for everything. Isn't it? With cameras there, this is now a plaza of unfreedom, if anything at all. Did she update her timeline? Finally, somebody who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. That is very... How old is she? 1992. So 1992 from 2000. No, she's too. It's possible, but I think she's too old to be like an angsty person, an angsty teenager. But I don't know what her medicine is. So let's find out real quick. Methorin. What's methorin? Antidepressant to help stabilize your... She might be emotionally unstable if she's relying on this medication. Looking at what you've extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. I will indicate that to the law enforcement. Torture myself with whimsies. That's a nice achievement. So, we were there because we wanted a peaceful process. We have always been against violence. So why would you... Wait. September 2016. And then timeline. That was posted April 13th, 2017. What she says now conflicts with what she said then. But it's also being shown that she has been changing into somebody who is more sporadic. Would I say that I think that she's possibly able to completely just be a terrorist? I'd say it's possible, but it's also due to the fact that she takes an antidepressant that helps stabilize her emotions. She could be off of it, or it could not be working anymore, because I know some antidepressants don't do the job properly. But in this theoretical scenario, I'm not sure if I'd say that she is one. I think that she's a radical that wants to make a point. Now, I'm not sure if that radical that makes a point is something. I think what she said then and what she said now, she believes both to be true. Not because it's easy for me to not pick one, not because it's easy for me to pick, not because it's complicated for me to pick one over the other, but because in that year span of time, because of what she went through, that she could have had a different outlook towards society. But I think right now, this one is exactly how she feels. So I'm going with this one. I suspected as much. Seems like we're looking at the right person. Alright, we found so far all good and interesting, but I think we'd be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. Juliet Carrington. Ex-best friend, right? Hey, Cass. Hi, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. You posted on your timeline about the assault. You really shouldn't be writing something like that. Really, Jules? You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No, of course not. I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had left to let off steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bomb stirred up all this crap again, you know? What I did. What happened wasn't your fault. Cassie, you mustn't forget. Julie, I smashed the freaking skull of a father of children. That's why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie. Nobody is innocent. You have to let go. Oh, heckin' heck, the music got, like, amazing. Oh. Admitted guilt towards Julian Carrington for having injured the police officer in a rage. Admitted guilt towards Juliet Carrington for having injured a police officer in a rage. What? Excuse you? Admitted guilt towards Juliet Carrington for having injured a police officer in a rage. That is not correct. This is the one that's correct. Cassie went and hurt that police officer so that she could help Juliet. She didn't intend to put him into that, like, how he is. She wanted to save Jules because he was being a quote-unquote dick. I'm putting that one. Where did that come from? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. Wait, what? However, we probably won't be able to hold her for long if it really did happen in Fest for this Juliet. Very good work. The intervention team is already on this way. We just need to wait for confirmation. In Miss Wellington's case, it is not a problem to get her addressed with the help of local police due to her former record. What? Thought about what she said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. It better be. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second. Somebody's at the door. BRB. Okay, I'll wait. Oh, she ain't coming back, baby. By the way, how's your boyfriend? You still together? Well, not as much as... You haven't talked about him much. Well, not as much as before. Hello? Are you still there? No, she's not, baby. Cassie? I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. Despite acting in defense of this Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group, though. Whether they... Oh, God. No. Wait, what? Wait, what? Take a look at the news. Dude, what? What the heck? 2 dead after second explosion? Oh, jeez. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus. This is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same litter found, so these assaults are connected. It's as if that wasn't enough already. Miss Watergate was in custody at the time. That takes her out of the picture, at least for this attack. Oh, this complicates the matter massively. If so, what for a simple test case? I need to speak to my superiors and see what... I need to speak to my superiors and see how we're going to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking that button on the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are not going to... are going to be trying at best. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, so then I can just... Are thoughts still free? Well then... Honestly? I don't know. Okay. I don't think there's much for me to... Oh, I can check all of these? Well then, I think I've gotten everything that's necessary. I don't know if I've missed anything important, but yeah, I'll log out. Based on data you submitted, we've learned the following. Artist, former criminal, in a relationship, undergone radical changes after seeing she joined the activist group thought. You know, honestly, I don't know if we did a good job today. I feel like we're missing a big picture, or something's happening that we just don't know about. Episode 2. A place where there is no darkness. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors, and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe the capability of Orwell to handle this. Well, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me based on the information that you have extracted. The activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems like this Goldfels is an important member of Thought, so we have clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that Goldfels is a targeted person, there may be new data chunks available and documents you have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Okay. So, let's go to... We've got to go to Goldfels. Cassandra Watergate, co-member of Thought. User Goldfels. This is... I don't even know if that's going to be actually him, because he looks like a handsome fellow. I mean, look at him with the little tie and things like that. Wait a minute. The letter... We are right as it seems. There's a German folk song called The Thoughts Are Free. It goes like this. Thoughts are free? Who can guess them? They fly like the... They fly by like nocturnal shadows. No man can know them, no hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. I think what I want and what delights me still always reticent and as it is suitable. My wish and desire no one can deny me, and so it will always be. Thoughts are free. And if I am thrown into the darkest dungeon, all these are futile works. Because my thoughts tear all gates and walls apart, thoughts are free. When I was still young, long before I integrated to the nation in 1993, that's important. An immigrant. I mean, I believe this to be a universal truth. There are no borders for thought and no rules for what is or is not allowed to be thought. This was not because I thought people should be tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody except ourselves really know what's going on in our heads until we choose to reveal them. Yesterday, a question crossed my mind. If the increasing interconnectedness of humans via modern technology serves more and more as a collective memory and brain of our society, and there is an institution that is capable of monitoring every bit stream of it, how can thoughts still be free? Is it not likely that we will communicate only under general mental reservations to hold on to our knowledge? Which means, as a final consequence, will we stop thinking? When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of the surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. That's why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternativeness and to the total control and safety bigotry of the digital world. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfels. I don't think... Oh, jeez. If Goldfels is one of the created blog, perhaps he is a founder or even the leader of the activist group. That's a bit of a stretch, but... Connection between Boston bombings is evident. Wait, what? Timelands in Rahusan. Heavy rain expected this weekend. Let's go here. It's literally just rain. So I guess these are supposed to give me more information. So I guess this is our nation. One's called Hilbury, Wadden, Bonton. And then headlines. Connection between Bonton bombing event. Attacks against... let's go with the timelines and Ronhin. Because I feel like this one's the one we need. But this one's the one that we might not also need. Okay, so I guess that's not important either. Oh. Oh, this actually breaks my heart. This actually legitimately breaks my heart. Massively information bring a lot of exposure to the office. I've been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. It's actually Goldfells. God, I'm such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm sorry. It's just such a big part of my life. Hello? Are you still upset? Cassie, can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. Honestly, bro. Yosef. Me too. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just like you, bro. So we're going back to headlines, and we're going to this one, because I feel like this will give me any information that I need. Actually, what? Watergate Cassandra. The suspect was arrested in her flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having a warrant and announcing her rights read to her. Oh. Wait a minute. What? After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza. What does that mean? Oh, July 2016. So the peaceful protest was his idea. Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter was a resounding no. Wait. That didn't make any sense. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture the minds if only we could garner attention on thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems that my ambition was once again too much. I feel obligated to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, are we true to the initial goal formed in the group? Frankly and sadly, the answer to the latter was a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might as well be the cause for all the events in the past months. More than anything anyone else have thought, I feel responsible. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in the group. I firmly believe that it shall be for the betterment of everyone involved, my students from Stelligan. Okay. I believe this one, and obviously... Okay, so... whatever active engagement means is still an interesting fact. What now, Stelligan? Same Stelligan where the bomb exploded? You know, think about the coincidences. I won't repeat it. So far, the evidence suggested that Goldfellows was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? I mean, we need to identify those students and see who else is involved in the group. Well, I mean, it says right here, 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations. So yes, he is recruiting people. I think this one is the more reacts with hatred and anger about troubled passive thought. That's not exactly what he meant. He said we let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we do wrong. So basically what he's saying is that I admit that this had happened, and I admit that it's not good. What we did was bad. And fly? Is there a fly in my room? Fly in my recording studio of my room? Please no. Go away. Thank you, fly. I don't think that he's necessarily evil. A troubled past, we have to get to the bottom of this. Memorial. Knowledge, science, wisdoms, and... Wait, what? In connection to recent attacks, Boston Minister... Okay. What? A couple of minutes ago, the Boston Police Department reported... Boston. It's Bonton. Whatever. Reported that the arrest in connection with the recent bombings in the capital has been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to the investigation efforts of a special task force. Police spokesman Kaufman said. How the woman is related to the bombing attack in Kaufman did not cover. However, it's rumored that the suspect is well known to the authorities by other incidents. I don't think she did it. I really don't think she did it. But we're just going to find out, huh? Let's go to this memorial and see. Go to the main page. Yesterday evening, the explosive device went off, killing Silicon students as well as the lecturer. I can't. Like, who would do this? They're just trying to learn. And you just took them down. This course is currently unavailable due to Professor A. Goldfeld having retired. Well, his full name is Professor A. Goldfeld. Abraham it is. Well done. Left Stellington University in fall 2016. Former Professor of Media Ethics. What a coincidence! Did you notice the bombing location seems to be closely connected to thought members? There could be a pattern emerging. Though he held 3 demonstrations, yet he only had 2 bombings, which might imply... Well, it's definitely shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at each member of thought and find out the location of all the demos they have held, and what that might yield. How many flies are in here? Hey guys, get out. Dude, just get out. I don't care where you go, just leave. Or just sit still or something, dude. Oh jeez, how do they even get in here, man? Whatever. Anyway, let's get a little bit more of information on Goldfeld, because apparently he's a journalist, once held a position as journalist of Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers. Was also chairman of Globe Media of Ethics Congress. So he's an upstanding member of society, like a really big dude. Member of the Ethical Congress, just an average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. What? Was that sarcasm? I hope that was sarcasm. He wrote that book. So somebody is using his work, or he's using his work to... Come on, game. There you go. Thank you for letting me drag this. Well, what do you say? He literally wrote the book. Wow, a whole lot of information about this Goldfeld, yet only 1 page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action would be to look for other people in this thought group, like the students he mentioned. Well, I mean, yes, that's what I was doing, but I wanted to make sure I had all the information on Goldfelds before I continued doing whatever it is I was going to do. Anyway. Notable alumni. Buford Orlando. Delacroix Catherine. Langley Joseph. McElroy Joanna. Well, Joseph and Catherine, pretty good people. Attendee list. Now, they said he was in spring of summer of 16. Media. Professor Goldfeld Abram. Collins Jeff C. Failed C. C. B. A. C. A. B. I don't think any of the other classes are important. But the attendee list is important, I guess. Goldfeld's Abraham. Carrington Juliet. Something's... We've seen this name... Yeah, her ex-best friend. She's a friend of Miss Watergate. Now, as it appears, she was a student of Abraham. I think that's enough to warrant a pro. Give me a few minutes. Alright, we have authorization to investigate Miss Carrington. Well, I mean... I think they're all connected somehow. And... There's Juliet's time right. Oh, hello there, Miss Juliet Carrington. I have a weakness for redheads. PR assistant, Rosen Tech. February 92. What's up with these people being born in 92 and being threats to society? They were born in 92. He came in at 93. Like, these early 1990s, man, they're being a serious problem. Ha, you actually can dance. I got proof now. Is that really me? Gotta be careful around you, apparently. Nice try, Jules. Wait a minute, that was March 4th. But Cassandra's timeline... Huh. Wait, that's Mary Bly. And we're looking at Juliet. So I don't know. It seems that they're both... You know, I'm not so keen on going out late night, okay? I mean, I'm not a fan of going out either, but... Alright, you win. I'll be there in half an hour. That torture and cruelly by my friend. Now, where is Amnesty International when you need them? This is sarcasm. This is sarcasm, so I don't know why they would add the whole... That's not necessary. They're friends, yeah, but even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza, that's important. How come you care so much about politics right now? Yeah. First, Miss Watergate now hurts some sort of brainwashing going on? I don't necessarily think so. I think there's something more to this than we all think. I think they're friends, but I'm not going to go and say this. Because they're friends, sure, but that Juliet Carrington friend engaged in torture. I don't think the engaged in torture part is true. Media. I mean, we can look at all the other people, but they're not necessary. Previous step. Summer 15. Media. Annie Ernie. Technology. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. If you're listening hard enough, you can hear the people singing the songs of angry men. These are the people who will not be slaves again. 10 Commandments. Well, we don't need to know these. These aren't important. Get in touch. Following the sixth commandment of Rosen Tech, we rely heavily on communication and collaboration with you. We would like you to call us directly so we can ease our needs. Remy French. Maria Harper. Oh, we can call her. Good work. The listener will be able to track incoming and outgoing telephone calls for the numbers you've added. Okay, what's happening? Connection established. Welcome to Rosentech. This is PR Assistant Juliet Carrington speaking. How may I be of service? Hello, Juliet Carrington. This is Esther. You sound official at work. Oh, hi, Mom. Is this important? You know I can't take personal calls while I'm at work. I just wanted to check in and make sure you are home for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm heading out with some friends from work for time for some Breton clubbing. Honey, please don't. On the news they said they would advise. But we know she actually dislikes going out. People surely have habit. She really does want to go out, but it seems a little odd. What is she really doing? I'm heading with my friends with work. Honey, please don't. On the news about the volume. Mom, I get you that you're worried. I can't just sit at home every night of the week. Honey, please, we don't have that much freedom left if you died. Mom, I won't die. How could you be so sure about that? I could easily be hit by a car on my way home to your lovely dinner. Don't say that! Just, that ridiculous group has gotten you into nothing but trouble. What are they called? Sheesh, Mom. Gotta think about it, okay? Thank you, honey. Mom, I'm sorry. I really have to go now. I don't want Victor Rosen to personally fire me. I said I have to go. Love you, bye. Bam. Home from dinner. How to find her parents' address. Kinky. Okay, so is there anything else important? I guess not. I still don't think that this is important. Like, being friends is fine, but I don't think that's worth it. And then apparently there's an attendee list that I need to know about. I used the portrait, Stelican University, the targets, public library. Is there anything else here I'm missing besides that one keynote? Visit our website, We the Carringtons. Oh, this is what I missed. Oh, look at that. I found the address. Oh my gosh. Funny, this is right around the corner from where I live. Well, I mean, you said you needed it, so I got it for you. You're welcome. June Carrington. Juliet Carrington. Honestly, I like this picture a lot more. I like that picture a lot more. Favorite color is red. Okay, I like a joke as much as the next person, but her favorite color, do you really think that is pertinent information right now? There is an active bomb threat right now. Could you please focus on that? Jonathan Carrington father, Esther Carrington mother. Plays the guitar. Ah. Single, former member of band. Her studies of media, economy, and Silicon University instead. Okay, so I guess this isn't important. I need to learn that conflict before I make a decision of which one. Silicon University. Okay, so she studied media economics. I don't know which year that is. But media. And we're looking for Juliet Carrington, right? So we're missing something on the attendee list, but I'm not sure what it is. Well, she studied media, so we need to go to media. And I guess we'll just go down and just look for her name or something? Something will pop up, right? I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. Let's go to summer 16. I'm not sure what I'm missing here. Oh, guest at target person's lecture. Can I change my people? Thank you. Okay. Unrelated document. Harrison O'Donnell. Yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. Authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell a target person. There's more work for you. Congrats. Harrison and Juliet must be Abraham Goldfell's student within thought. Well done. Oh, he looks like a savage. He looks like a heckin' anime villain. Bam. That anime villain. It's perfect. Alright, well, anyway. I think that's going to be it for this episode. Oh, jeez, it's so long. Anyway, in the next one, we'll start going into more information on Harrison O'Donnell. But until then, please feel free to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on this series so far. I'm loving it, and I just get lost in time because of how interesting and so much lore and so much for me to learn. It gets me thinking. My gosh, I love that. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one.